Kindness is the secret to true happiness. Michael was a successful businessman in a busy city. He had a high-paying job, a beautiful apartment, and every material thing he could want. Yet, every night, he went to bed feeling empty. Michael had thought that money, success, and possessions would bring him happiness, but he found himself longing for something more. One morning, while rushing to work, Michael noticed a young woman struggling with her bags. She was clearly exhausted, but everyone around her was too busy to stop and help. Michael hesitated at first, thinking about his schedule and his important meeting, but something within him urged him to stop. He approached the woman, offered a hand, and carried her bags to the bus stop. She thanked him sincerely, a genuine smile on her face. Walking away, Michael felt a strange warmth he hadn't felt in a long time. That small moment of kindness stayed with Michael throughout the day. He began to wonder if kindness was what he was missing in his life. The next day, he decided to make a small change. Instead of walking past the elderly man who sat on the same bench every day, Michael stopped to greet him. The man, Mr. Howard, was lonely, with no family nearby. They shared a conversation, and Mr. Howard's face lit up, grateful to have someone to talk to. As the days passed, Michael made it a habit to perform small acts of kindness daily. He bought coffee for a stranger, complimented his coworkers, and even started volunteering at a local shelter on weekends. The more kindness he spread, the more fulfilled he felt. His heart, which once felt empty, was now overflowing with a sense of joy and connection. One weekend, while volunteering, Michael met a young boy named Sam who was struggling with schoolwork and didn't have much support at home. Michael offered to help him with his studies, spending an hour each Saturday tutoring Sam. As weeks went by, Sam's grades improved, and so did his confidence. The gratitude in Sam's eyes and his proud smile warmed Michael's heart. Helping Sam became the highlight of Michael's week. Word of Michael's kindness spread through the community. People started noticing how he went out of his way to help others, and his actions inspired them. His coworkers began joining him in his small acts, creating a ripple of positivity. The office, once a place filled with stress and competition, transformed into a supportive environment where people encouraged and uplifted each other. Even his boss noticed the change and acknowledged that Michael's influence was making the team more collaborative and happier. Then, something surprising happened. During a meeting, the CEO recognized Michael's positive impact on the company culture and promoted him to a position that allowed him to work directly on projects that supported local communities. Michael had finally found purpose in his work, combining his skills with his newfound passion for kindness. Over time, Michael saw firsthand how his kindness touched lives. He watched people he had helped go on to help others, creating a ripple effect throughout the community. It was no longer about achieving personal success but about finding true happiness in the connections he made and the joy he could bring to others. One evening, Michael visited Mr. Howard at his apartment for dinner. Mr. Howard thanked Michael, saying, "You've given me a reason to get up every day. I'm not lonely anymore, thanks to you." Michael's heart swelled with happiness. He realized that he was no longer just a successful businessman but a person who had found meaning through kindness. As Michael reflected on his journey, he understood the power of giving selflessly and how it had changed him. He felt fulfilled in ways he never imagined, knowing that he was making a difference. His life, once driven by personal gain, was now filled with purpose and genuine happiness. Moral of the story: true happiness doesn't come from wealth or success but from the kindness we give to others. Small acts of compassion can create powerful ripples, touching lives and bringing lasting joy to ourselves and those around us.